O'Malley versus Petr Yan. Let's check it out.
I think our fan base can relate to the anxiousness and the nerves that we all...
I don't know how people do that crouch thing right before they go out. Like, I feel like it would kind of burn my legs. I'm not a huge fan. I like the side kick to the knee off the hop from the O'Malley. I do like O'Malley's like outside footwork game. I think his hand placement is a little dangerous sometimes, but I like his outside footwork. I'm not sure why his backhand is so damn low though. If I was Petr Yan, I'd be looking for that head kick. Yeah, Yan's just got that pressure, man. I wonder if he has like a specific stance configuration that he prefers, Petr Yan. Like if he'd rather fight in open or fight in closed. He seems like he's trying to get to closed. He's trying to keep it closed, and O'Malley's trying to keep it open, right? Lefty, righty versus lefty, lefty or righty, righty. Ooh, nice left hand. Nice left hand. That finger poke stuff, man, super annoying. You think UFC would fix the gloves by this time. O'Malley keeps his head real centered when he throws that low kick from Southie. Not the greatest idea, I don't think. I'd move it if it was me. Nice. Ooh. Slipping to the inside against an open stance. Pretty dangerous, man. The cross down the center from open stance is working for O'Malley. Man, Yan coming way out of position on that. I feel like Yan should feint a little more. Like O'Malley is definitely winning the feint fight. That jab's not coming back to the face. Ah, nice double attempt, a hip lock attempt. He's got the back. I love this position. Offensively, I love this position. It's just impossible for people to hurt you, and it's easy to see who's winning the fight. You're behind the guy. I used to just kind of spam that, especially against strikers. I'd spam that position. Guys that have really heavy hitters. Ooh. Shifting going forward. Can be kind of dangerous. If you get caught in the middle, man, it's a bad look, but gives you sick angles, lets you create cover distance really easily. I wonder if O'Malley's thinking about elbows at all, right? With an opponent that's moving forward so predictably. That was a couple nice left hands there. Ooh, sick double. Sick double. Keeping his head pretty low though. That's better. That's better. Boom, when he's down. Now, does O'Malley have a guard? I don't watch this dude, so I don't even know. Does he have a guard? It doesn't seem like he does. Seems like he's just trying to hold on here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some angles. Arm attack. Now some stalling. Stalling's useful though. I'll stall for sure on the bottom. Like make the guy move, make him give me space. Ooh, don't get up like that. See, get up and give your back like that. Super dangerous. It's lucky he didn't get capitalized on. I'm not down. I'm not down to give my back, man. Nope. Oof. Money in the bank with that straight cross from O'Malley too. Especially Southie ortho or vice versa. Oh, and O'Malley can shoot. He did go to both knees, but I won't hold it against him too much. He's pretty long, right? So it can make sense to go to both knees when you're shooting, or at least to one knee when you're shooting. I used to actually want a face tattoo. I'm so glad that I didn't get one. Just as you age, it becomes far less cool. Like I wonder if he'll actually like those tattoos when he's like 65. That hand fight game. Ooh, hey. That straight cross, man. That straight cross from O'Malley. Most effective strike the whole fight so far. Ooh, and again, while shifting. Like, if you're a long fighter and you can throw a long strike while also switching position, okay, you can increase that reach drastically. This is one of the reasons most people weren't able to touch me, is because I'm long and then I fought even longer. I'd switch my stance moving in and out. Okay, so it's so easy to cover that distance or create that distance. When you are switching stance though, if you're in your second stance and your backhand is down here, that's a problem. Ooh, nasty left hand, right over the shoulder. This happens often, okay? When in open stance, if you're in open stance, make sure that your front hand isn't too low when the guy gets close. It's okay to have that front hand for the hand fight at a distance, but as they breach, man, you gotta bring that thing back, because the hook over the shoulder ends a lot of southpaws. Or righties that have switched southpaw, or southpaws that are fighting righties, whatever. Also, if you hurt somebody, don't dive right into their guard. Stand over, right? Watch Anderson Silva, one of the best finishers in UFC ever. He hurts somebody, he's not going all the way into their guard. He's gonna stand over them and just laser beam straight shots to their dome. Because like, O'Malley is recovered here. I would do this all the time. Whenever somebody would hurt me, I would make them grapple. I'd make them grapple for a bit. You're not gonna start teeing off on me. Ooh, hey, nice little hip switch there, but not really so much anymore. I don't know what that second foot is doing. And then just gives his back. Not ideal. That's a great technique. I love that he's using foot stomps. Not a lot of people use foot stomps enough. I feel like if you can get to that position consistently, you could just break the guy's foot with foot stomps. I think you could probably finish fights with foot stomps. It hurts way more than people think. Knee to the body, boy. See that backhand? He's posting with the front hand, but the backhand is so low, dude. Izzy does this too. I don't know why people don't head kick them. Sick little Osotogari. Oh, he tries to do it back. Don't copy the person, okay? If somebody hits you with a technique and you want to do it back to them, wait a bit, okay? If you try to do it right away, it's predictable. They're expecting it. Don't do it.
Pretty good 1-2 there from O'Malley. Now touches the body.
Hand fighting from closed stance, not really preferred, right? If you're hand fighting from closed stance, your left hand is grabbing at their left hand over here. What do you have to block the right with? Don't do it. See, this is the problem with being an outside fighter, is you need so much gas. Like inside fighting, you need gas too, but at least you're not moving double the amount as the other person. Right? I got to run around the outside of the octagon. You're moving around the inside of the octagon. I'm running twice as far, right? I'm moving twice as far. So as long as you're conditioned for that, it's okay. But if your conditioning starts to suffer, man, your whole game just goes right into the toilet. Like if you are good on the outside, you better develop a great inside game as well, because as soon as you get that fatigue, man, changes everything. See that backhand all the time, man. If he could cover that distance, he could get to him, dude, with a head kick or like a gazelle hook. Shift in, if he shifted in.
O'Malley's doing a good job here keeping the leg split. Yan's gonna have to go to a single leg here if he wants to try to secure this takedown.
Oh, looks like he's doing a double there, Daniel. Oh, look at that. DC don't know everything. DC, you're dope, though. You gotta damage. If you get a takedown, you gotta start doing damage. Takedowns, at least in the way the judges scoring is supposed to work, it's not supposed to score unless it causes damage, unless all damage is equal. Should throw some little damage shots, man. It's harder than you think, though. Ground and pound's way harder than you think. A lot of times you're on top and people are like, oh, why don't you just hit him? Like the dude knows I want to hit him. He's like pulling me in with both hands. He's grabbing my wrist. He's just making it really difficult for me to get space and actually throw. Way harder than you expect. And when you're doing it in the gym, the person's not really under threat. So like they don't give you the same reaction. Like no one in the gym tries to stall. They're just grappling, right? They never try to stall. But when you try to fight and you're ground and pounding the person, they're going to cling to you for dear life and hope the ref is going to stand them up. Important that you drill this scenario and you like game plan on that scenario if you're a ground and pound artist or trying to be one. I love that little Kosotogari trip that he hit him with. Super sick. Super sick. I love those little shots because it's like a free takedown. If you get him down, awesome. If it doesn't, it costs you nothing, and the guy's stumbling across the octagon. Like, finish him, right? Mortal Kombat. Throw whatever is going to land. It's got no balance. Such a good feeling to be in the third round of a fight in the UFC because there's like no more nerves. You're not thinking about anything but the person in front of you. Like, you're just really in it at that point. Super cool feeling. Yeah, the length and stance switching is kind of messing with Yan, I think. Ooh, hey. Oh. Nice work, good limp leg. Yeah, O'Malley's not trash. Like, a lot of people talk like O'Malley's total trash. He's not trash. He's got his gifts. He's good at a bunch of stuff. Number one, he's really good at attracting attention, but he's also a really good striker. He's got some pretty footwork, good length. It's hard for people to deal with those weapons at that range, especially at this weight. They're pretty, not a lot of people are as tall as him. That doesn't mean he has a complete game or that he deserves a title shot, but he's definitely not trash. Just his tattoo is trash. That's cool, little kick punch. He's got to keep the pressure on, man. Yan has to keep that pressure. He's got to get close. And if the person's willing to switch stances moving back, it's going to be really hard to close the distance unless you can also switch stances moving forward. Right? This is why it's so important to have both stances. Especially if you're trying to fight now. It's like not 2010, man. Ooh, that's a good knee to the head. That's a good knee to the head. Let's run that back. Ooh, yeah, good. Good. We just shot that in a short. Fake the takedown, come up with the knee. Right, works really good. Ooh, again. Light him up to the head, wait till he goes down, bang again. Nice little kick for a return by Yan, though. Dirty overhand. Oh, this is nuts. Sick scrap, man. Ooh, hey. Yeah, they're going for it now. Good sprawl. Good sprawl. Yan almost got completely stretched out there. Got to keep your legs under you. I know it's hard when you're trying to close distance, but sick fight. Yan here on a single. He's got that underhook though. Got to switch to the single or double to the single. Cool little grip he's got. Yeah, trying to trap that wrist and then go back to the double. Man, those elbows are so annoying when it's the first time you experienced it. If you're in on a takedown and the person starts elbowing you in the head, don't worry about the takedown. Move your head, okay? If you can keep the leg and move your head, then do that. We'll probably shoot a video on this. It's a good idea, okay? Because this is real. Those shots are really nasty. You don't want to take too many of them. They'll cut you open or finish you in a very short period of time.
This is a big moment here for Yan if he can secure this takedown. Because both guys have been damaging back and forth.
Oh, he's got that Kimura trap, trying to get over top of his head. You don't got nothing now. Got to dig an underhook and spin, man. Or reach and get an overhook. You need some sort of arm control. Oh, there's a lot of blood there too, so it's going to be super slick in there. Yeah, he's covered in blood. That's a cool feeling too. Even if it's your own, I don't know what it is, but it feels super rad when you're in there and you're like just covered in blood and sweat and tired. Especially when both people are covered with blood and sweat and tired. Oh boy, just swinging for fences now. Ooh, hey man, that's a nasty overhand. Damn. Oh, I was supposed to be scoring this. I suck at enjoying fights and scoring them at the same time. I think that's why you gotta pay judges. Ooh, hey. Nice little Granby.
40 seconds
Gets out of danger.
Big moment here, guys. 37
I think O'Malley. I think O'Malley, just on the amount of crosses that have landed so far.
I think they win the fight.
But he's lost some takedowns too, and he's eaten some overhands. Man, I would hate to be a judge, honestly. I don't think I'd be very good at it. ADHD, man. I can't keep thinking about the same thing. Oh, does he have a triangle? It's too close. Okay, so he's going for the triangle, but the guy's head's like really close to his. He's flexible enough that he can get away with that. Okay, a lot of flexible dudes make this mistake. You got to make sure you keep the person away. Keep their head away when you're jumping to a triangle. It's going to make it so much easier.
From round 1 to round 3. That may be what saves
Man, everything's so slippery. It's going to be super hard to get any type of submission there, except for rear naked choke. Any kind of choke where you can slide under the chin. Once it's bloody, that's your best bet. Man, that was a sick fight. I really don't know who won. I would say that Yan definitely won the last round. And O'Malley might have won the first two. I would say definitely the first one. I might be wrong, though. My memory sucks, and I have ADHD, so I don't think about it the whole time. Yeah, his jab and his cross were on point. Oof, that knee, too, man. Damn, I forgot about the knees. Yeah, that's just classic boxing, right? Boom, boom, you block the 1-2, come out with the hook. Yeah, that was a sick fight. That was a sick fight.
With the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
I wonder if they got a bonus for this. O'Malley's gonna get it. He's that kind of guy.
For the winner by split decision.
Yeah, O'Malley for sure. Yeah, okay. That makes sense though. Like, I think he did enough to win. I wasn't like scoring it like you're supposed to score it, but I think personally, just at a glance, he did enough to win. And he's Sean O'Malley, and the company loves him. I don't know if they actually have any control over the judging. I don't think so. It's supposed to be the commission, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hard to say. Pretty cool though. Good fight. Super sick fight. Some good ideas for some content too. The head getting elbowed situation is really important. Anytime your head is right beside the hip, right, and you're on that single, pressing them on the wall, people started using that nasty elbow. It got real popular after Travis Brown, but been done a lot of times before that. Super sick elbow. Jamie actually had a similar situation, Jamie the Gremlin Siraj, when he was fighting Cole Smith, right? They fought before Cole went to the UFC. Jamie had finished a double leg, so Cole is like butt scooted against the wall, and Jamie's like on the double leg, and he's not letting go. He's like, I've got the position, you're not getting back up. And Cole doesn't even care. Cole's just like, there's your head, I'm gonna elbow it. That's all he was trying to do the whole time. It was just like hurt him all the time from everywhere, right? So he's starting to elbow Jamie, and Jamie's like, whatever, I don't care, I'm keeping the position, I'm not gonna leave, I'm not gonna move from here, right? And then, dude, one of these sliced his head because he's buried it under him. Boom, homie starts elbowing him. I'd never seen this actually in my life before, but Jamie's head started spurting, bro, like spurting. It was probably going like, I would say about 4 feet, the spurts of blood leaking out of his head, man. Super nasty cut. So you gotta respect those positions. You gotta, when your head is getting damaged, even if you're in a dominant position, right? Maybe that's the time to go back to a neutral position and stop getting damaged, because even when you're in dominant position, it doesn't mean the guy can't hurt you, right? If you're getting hurt, you gotta change something. Anyway, we'll look at shooting that. That was fun, guys. Peace out. Love you.